Okay, I finished this drawer. Now, I did have a discussion with someone recently about bit drawers. I've actually got two, or junk drawers, whichever. I wouldn't actually call this a junk drawer. That junk drawer is near the sink. This one is where the breakfast bar is. To the left, I have my daily cutlery drawer and things that I use regularly. And this drawer is those pieces that I don't tend to use frequently, but they tend to get used, if that makes sense. Right, I'm going to quickly go over my drawer. I've got a little bit of rubbish here, and the tray here is things that are not going back in this drawer, but I'll go back to that in a moment. So the drawer, now this gets used an awful lot. I do have a lot of blades. I have extra blades for it. That's only because this is the second one of this make I've had, so we kept the blades. There's a question mark on a few items, and I've promised myself that through this year I'm going to try and get rid of some of these pieces that are not in use. Like this is just a grater. I'll have to check to see whether I've got one in the caravan. I think what I normally do is I have got the pot one that I have in the caravan, and I've got the same one here, and you grate the cheese and it goes straight in the pot, and also you have a lid for it as well, so if you don't use all the grated cheese. Here is to do poached eggs. I can't remember the last time I actually used these. This is a difficult drawer really for me, because a lot of pieces are for guests, which obviously for nearly 2 years now we haven't really had that option, except for Christmas just gone. I do have this. I don't know the last time this was actually used. This is what I mean. This might be one of the jobs that will progress through the year. That's measuring cups. Obviously I don't want to get rid of those. Back here, these are plastic. These are the thick plastic ones. These are what I use for picnics and things like that. These are the carving forks. They don't come out very often. I did obviously 2 or 3 times over Christmas and New Year because of the joints and the turkey. This is the base stuff for the turkey. That's unused like once, twice a year. And then I do have salad serving forks underneath. We don't drink, but I do have 2 wine bottle things. Maybe I should get rid of those. I've got a spaghetti thing. I used to use this a lot when I had visitors. You stick it in like the cucumber, twirl it round, and it makes the curly whirly, you know, for presenting things. Used to use that a lot. I've got like a butter knife. Again, these are like for guests. Got 2 sharpeners, knife sharpeners, which really could get rid of. This is the peel cooler, peel cutter thing, and then this is the temperature thing, again for large joints meat. We mostly use this for the main turkey on Christmas Day. Scissors. This is actually the setup. It's gone exactly back near enough how it should have been. It got a mess, and I put my hands up. That normally I say, if things get messy, you've got too much stuff, and I admit I've got too much stuff in this drawer. But again, certain things, and not use that frequently. Do I want to get rid of them and then think at the last minute, before I need that item, oh, I've got to go out and purchase it again. So while I can store it all, I will. So I liked the scissors like this because we kept buying scissors because they kept going missing. And I say this is a system that I've used for the last 5 years, but it really got so messy this last year. I do have 2 of these icing sets, which realistically I could have got rid of one. Underneath is chopsticks. We used to have Chinese quite frequently, Chinese takeaway, but then the expense got expensive, so we started buying the box ones that you can get from like Asda or Tesco's. And then I do have some skewers for barbecues and everything there. And I think, oh yeah, in this little bit here, I've got bottle openers. And under there is like cocktail sticks for different occasions. I need to get, I've got 2 left in that one. I need to get some plain ones. Again, with not entertaining, it was something that obviously we didn't get through. Right, the tray. Let's see if I can rest it on there. This, right, this I'm going to put, I got this set from a charity shop about 2 years ago. And I think what I'm going to do is I may see if it will fit in with my everyday cutlery set. If I'm not going to use it, I'm on the fence about getting rid of this one anyway, but I might keep hold of it just for a little bit and see if it's used. This is what I'm going to give to our granddaughter. I haven't used it, and it was here if she did any baking, but I didn't, so that's definitely going. There's probably, except for the rubbish, that might be the only item that's going out of our home from this drawer, which is really bad, realistically, but there you are. This wasn't used this Christmas. In fact, I actually forgot about this, so I'm going to put this in my Christmas box, in my gift wardrobe, so it gets used next year. As I said, sometimes I put items in that bin mist after packing up. The same is with this one. It wasn't used. It was probably something I could get rid of realistically. And this cutter is something that I could possibly use, if I'm not going to use it as a cutter, to go on the wreath that I'm still planning to do for this year. And this, I was going to dump it, but then I thought, hang on a minute, that would make a nice decoration to go on my tree. As I said, it's been swapped around coming up to this Christmas. It will do anyway. And I'm sure, was it a whisk that I actually purchased from Asda? If I want to, I can just change that to red if I want to. But that can go on the tree along with all the gingerbread and anything to do with food related. I don't know why there's a pen in here. I did actually pull out some bits of paper that were shopping lists, so maybe that's what it was. These go in my party bucket. Along with these I showed you. These are the sort of things, I mean, I know they're for sugar, but I was going to do like a sweet shop type thing on parties. It was supposed to have been last Christmas, not the Christmas just gone, but the Christmas previously to that, and was going to do you know, sort of like a sweet shop thing, and little things and these sort of things, you know. So they've got the containers you put the sweets in, like dollar mixtures or something, and then these are little supposed to be like little serving spoons. I was going to do very mini, like little trifles and things like that. Didn't happen, but I don't want to get rid of those yet, so they go in the party bag. I don't know why there's a tape in there. And then this goes in with the rest of the clips. So I think obviously that's all party wear. And yeah, I've got I found some change in there as well. I think possibly maybe I left it on the work surface, then just stuck it in the drawer, which is really bad. But this is one of my downfalls. And yeah, one product out of the whole lot, but I've got question marks on these. I've got question mark on that grater and a few other items as well. So definitely on my to-do list for the next few months if things are not used. Okay, so I finished my sort of cutlery bit drawer, whichever you like to call it. Yes, I only managed to get rid of 2 items. As you know, I said about the whisk that's going to our granddaughter. I decided to pull this out because I thought, well, I've got a grater and I've also got one in the caravan, so I'm going to let those items go. And then I got, because I got, not sidetracked, but I had a phone consultation today with physiotherapy, and so I got now a appointment booked for next month, a face-to-face, which I didn't think was going to happen after 2 years. I have uploaded my Iceland food shop. My mind's going, I'm getting tired now. Iceland food shop. So although I've uploaded it, I haven't made it public yet. So I need to check that, and that will be going up tonight. I have got a second video for this day, being day 4. Yeah. But this probably won't be going up till tomorrow because I've got to check it, edit it, and once it's uploaded, I intend to normally check it again before I make it public. So this will probably go up tomorrow now. So to make the numbers up for today, as you know, one of my ongoing projects is DVDs. So I've got a pile here, and I promised myself that by next weekend, won't be this weekend coming due to the fact I've got a lot on, plus I've got another birthday family coming on Sunday, but definitely by next weekend everything that I have actually sorted out to go is going to go, if that makes sense, whether it's to the charity shop, whether it's to the tip, or whether it's going to somewhere else. I need the stuff going. I don't want to keep it on, you know, sort of hold on to it too long, because I don't want things coming out, although usually when it goes in my outbox it does not come back in. But anyway, going back to the DVDs now, I've got a few here that I did get over the years for a granddaughter. I didn't watch much TV with her this Christmas when she's come, because we have had activities. We've had more family here, so these are going to go, but this is something I will be seeing her this weekend, so I can check with her parents to see whether they've got any of these. If not, then they're going to go. So I've got Peppa Pig the Flying Kite. She used to be mad on Peppa Pig. We've also got Peppa Pig's Peppa's Christmas, so that's going. We've got Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. I know she had one of these from our home, so I've got a sneaky feeling this one didn't go because she's already got it. And Thomas. I've also included, which might be a bit sad, I've got 3 of the Christmas Disney ones. So I've got, and I want to check to see if they want these. So I've got Disney Winter Wonderland. I've got Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. And I've got Countdown to Christmas, because these weren't watched this Christmas and they won't watch last Christmas. So I'm going to see if they want them. If not, I'll be donating them or finding another home for them. I'm getting rid of Dark Shadows because I've got a second copy of this that I know is on my DVD list in the caravan, so I have actually got a copy of it. I do like this movie, so that's going. And then Downton Abbey Season 2, I've actually got this on DVD, and I've got another copy which is on Blu-ray, so I'm going to get rid of this copy of it and keep the Blu-ray. So that's that. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I know the pile doesn't seem that big, but it's still 11 items leaving our home. As I said, I've been doing this sort of thing now for a fair few years in the month of January, so there's going to come to a time that, yeah, probably there won't be so much leaving our home, but it will be targets for this year. What needs to be looked at, viewed, decluttered and organised, even if it's at a later date, something I'll go back to, like the DVDs that's been ongoing. Realistically, with all the lockdowns, it should have been done over the last 2 years, but it didn't get done. What else? Yeah, it's like when I came to my nail polishes, I have not bought a nail polish for 2 years, so that's really good for me, because that was one thing. And candles, I'm trying to think back now. I think I bought one candle, but it was a Christmas gift. I'm sure it was just the one candle, and it was a Christmas gift. So I was pretty good with the candles as well. So as I said, those sort of little targets I'm going to review as I'm going through our home to see what I want to sort of put in place for this year. So I've also had FaceTime with a friend this afternoon. So it sort of got a little bit behind. My son ended up having a half-day holiday, which he was owed from last year because he went in on one of his days. So he came home half-day today. So the guys probably will have their tea a little bit earlier tonight. So I just wanted to come on and get this video finished, but as I said, this one will be a day late due to, I say, checking it over. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.